Has your child said mean words to another child and you've got no idea how to respond or how to support him or her to say the right thing? That's the topic of this week's Parents Leading Change TV. Welcome to this episode. So what do you do when your child has just blurted out to a friend, "You're mean, you ruin everything," and the parent's standing right there next to you? Well, the first thing is that we want to support our children to be able to express themselves. We want to be able to support them to be able to say when something is not going well for them. And at the same time, we want to be able to support them to be able to be compassionate and to be kind in their delivery of their feedback that they're giving in that given moment. So we were at this play date and my son blurted out, "He's mean, he ruins everything." And the parent had just walked in just a few minutes before and was standing right next to me. So my initial reaction inside of myself was, "Oh my God, what's she going to think of me? What's she going to think of my son? Oh, I better tell him to be quiet and not repeat those words and to be kind to his friends." And I just took a breath and I took a moment and I realised that actually the behaviour of this child wasn't ideal. He was interrupting the games that were being played. The other children were trying to play, and for some reason his mum walked in and he was feeling quite energised by that and suddenly started to wreck all the games and do all of that. So clearly for the other children it was quite upsetting, and my 7-year-old has no problem in expressing himself. So and I want him to be able to express himself. So the first part of me, so in the moment what I did was I decided that I would say that wasn't a kind way to say that, and we will talk about it later. So later on, what I did was I actually supported him to identify 3 things and really start to support his understanding around how to be able to deliver feedback compassionately. And so the first thing is the component of never attack the person. So in that moment, he attacked his friend and said he was mean and that he was ruining everything. And so the first thing is to support our children to say that the behaviour was mean, that it was mean to go and wreck all the toys, that it was mean to interrupt the game. So really being able to still express it but not attacking the person, making it about the behaviour. So that was step number 1. Step number 2 is to be really specific and describe the specific behaviour so the friend knows which of the particular behaviours it is that cause the behaviour to be mean. So in this case it was walking over the toys. So being really specific and actually sharing what the behaviour is allows that child to be able to understand the behaviour that's being spoken about, that's being taken as mean. And that gives that child then the opportunity to change that behaviour if they choose. And step number 3 is describing the consequence. So the consequence in this case is that if you walk across the games, I can no longer play that game. And that for me is mean behaviour. And so really being able to articulate the feeling, making it not about the person but the behaviour, really being able to be specific about what the behaviour is that caused the offence in the first place, and then identifying and sharing the consequence of that will really support your child to be able to give feedback in the moment. Now this is a structure the child's not going to get it all in one go, but if you practice each component, eventually it will really support them to be able to get their point of view across and be able to share how they feel and get their needs met, and it will help their relationships grow and prosper and thrive. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please let me know. Let me know, is this useful? It's wonderful to get feedback on the tips that I'm sharing, and anything else that you would like support with. I would love to hear from you. So please leave comments below and let me know how you're going with this stuff and where I can help you more. That's it from me for this episode. I'll see you next time.